We are gonna take an in-person tour of Jack Selby's home. Jack Selby is the co-host of the Iced Coffee Hour with Graham Stephan, and he recently posted a video on his channel to show off his new house. Only problem is, it was a really short video. The camera just kind of quickly skims over everything, and it really doesn't give the viewers a chance to evaluate what they're looking at. Well, as it turns out, Jack is not very receptive to any possible criticisms of his home. Don't get me wrong, Jack's home is awesome, but every home has some pros and cons, and I think a home tour provides more value to the viewers if we get a chance to see what the home is really like, both good things and bad things. So let's jump in and get a real look at the inside of Jack Selby's home. Oh, and I think Jack might be addicted to Tinder. Let's get into it.
All right, Jack, so what I'm thinking I can do is I'm gonna go around and look at every room, and I'm gonna say one good thing and one bad thing about each room. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea. Sure.
All right, let's do it. Here, what are we looking at?
Is the foyer, right? Isn't that what it's pronounced?
The British way.
This is the foyer.
This is the foyer, and as you can see, we have a chandelier right here, and over here, we have some space that isn't being put to any use right next to the bottom of the staircase, and that's it, man. We have a shoe rack that is actually surprisingly clean right now. It's usually really messy.
Yeah, I've heard about the mess over here. What, you have a problem with that?
No, keep going, man. Keep going. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, go for it, yeah.
So I'm gonna say one good thing, one bad thing about this. I love the staircase in the foyer, but what happened with the trim work right here? That's terrible.
Actually, I know this may surprise a lot of people, but it's actually not terrible. It's actually a style of contemporary art. I know that contemporary art is kind of hard to interpret at times, but yeah. So the mix matched right here, how it like goes all flush like that, and then how it looks like it ends and they forgot to do that. No, that was on purpose, and we actually paid a premium to the contractors to do that. So
No, you didn't. They got lazy. That's not okay. They didn't do it right.
It's more than okay, and I encourage people to try things and get out of their comfort zone.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
So right now we're walking into the wet bar area. I actually just use it as a coffee bar because we don't really drink, but it's a little bit messy right now, I know. I share this house with some housemates, and yeah.
Okay, I think this is a fantastic little bonus area, great for mixing drinks or coffee. One bad thing, look at that faucet, dude. Look at the handles. They have not been upgraded the entire...
These guys?
Yeah, those are cheap.
No, they're not cheap. I remember these guys. I asked actually the previous owners when I bought the house, because I was a little concerned about that too. But they said that it's extremely expensive. I don't know if you've heard of the brand Price Fisher.
Fisher Price.
That's Fisher Price is actually off-brand Price Fisher. Price Fisher is the upscale one, and Fisher Price came in and copied it, you know how they do sometimes nowadays.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
So this right here is the downstairs guest unit. So if I have some friends come over, they can stay in this unit. And I also Airbnb'd it to a few guests. A lot of this stuff right here is all IKEA. So it's all relatively cheap, but I think it looks great.
Okay, so this is a great little bonus room here. It does have crown molding. I like that a lot. One bad thing I would say is, who is the decorator? You really rent this out to people? This is cheap stuff, dude.
Well, you would know as a slimy landlord that it doesn't need to be great, right? It just needs to be functional. And that's what I found to be advantageous for myself is, look, I'll put the stuff I need in the room, such as a desk, such as a seat, such as a cheap bed. It looks not that great, but it's highly functional, and that's what's important.
So you have literally not agreed with any of my bad things that I've had to say so far.
Look, man, I think that there's some merit to it, but to be frank, man, you're wrong.
Okay.
Let me turn on this light. State-of-the-art light switch technology, too. Here is the guest bathroom. So also just a nice little bathroom. Very functional.
Okay, are you ready for one good thing, one bad thing? You sure?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
The window right there is amazing. Yeah. I think it's very unique. It's a really good bathroom. I didn't say the bad thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Literally tint on the shower glass.
Okay. Look, I know that may seem bad at first glance, but if you actually have a deeper perspective and look into this, you can see that it makes sense to have the tint, because think about how many times you're in the shower and then someone random comes into the bathroom and they look at you through the shower door, right?
What is happening at your house? Because that doesn't happen at mine.
There's also a no lock policy in my house.
Oh, all right. Okay, moving on.
So this right here is my family room. It's where we spend most of our time as a happy housemate family.
Earlier that day.
Hey, man. And we have these beautiful couches I bought for resale for $500. They were initially $1,700. And we also have a 75-inch flat screen TV.
I love this room. I think it's very functional, great for entertainment. I love the big TV. I love the way you've decorated it. There's an axe pick right there. That's possibly, wait. And
Pickaxe, not axe pick.
yeah, it's a pickaxe. And this table is really wobbly.
So first of all, that's two things that you mentioned you didn't like about this room when you initially agreed to one. And also I'd like to mention this pickaxe right here, actually we found on the side of the road. And this was right when we first moved into the house. And it just felt like a really magical moment I shared with my housemates. And I feel like we all bonded over it. And I decided there would be no other better thing to do with it than display it. I actually got this from my mentor, Graham. So this was his. He had it in his house in Los Angeles, and there's just so much sentimental value to that. And I know sentimental items may not always look the best because you're keeping them for other reasons than cosmetic. But this right here means a lot to me, and that's why I decided to keep it. So right now we're in the kitchen. It's a shared space. Looks great in my opinion.
Earlier that day.
What's a good thing and a bad thing? Or just a good thing?
The granite countertops are fantastic. The backsplash is good. I have a lot of good things to say about this kitchen.
Great. Yeah.
I really do. But these doors, they're really janky. Seems like they're falling off the hinges.
I would say if it was anyone other than you, they would have a perfectly fine time shutting the doors. You, on the other hand, used an unreasonable amount of strength. So now we're in the foosball room. It's a game room. We just use it for foosball at the moment. We love it. What do you like and what do you like?
Well, this is an excellent dining room. I think it's a great space for eating. What I don't like about it is that there's no dining room table.
This is actually a conversion table, so it also turns into a dining room table.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I am impressed.
Yeah.
This is your living room?
No, this is the ping pong room, actually. We get a lot of more use out of a ping pong room than we would out of a living room, being 23-year-old men.
Pretty sure this is a living room.
The previous owners, it was like a 65, maybe 70-year-old couple. They also had this as a ping pong room. And we just saw what they did with the space and thought it was so beautiful and so unique that we decided we had to do something like that of our own.
You were inspired.
Yeah.
I do like the ping pong table, but I'm not very good at ping pong.
And that doesn't surprise me.
Wait, what?
Who said that? Who said that?
You hearing this? He's picking on me. Jack is picking on me. All right, the lights in here.
We wanted balanced lighting. I remember you actually said before we started recording that lighting is one of the most important things regarding everything, right? So we decided we would spare no expense on the lights and get some nice industrial lighting to really show every single corner of this room that needs to be shown.
Is that so you can always keep your eye on the ball and never get hit in the head?
I don't know what you're referring to, but it sounded like there was a little bit of tone in that.
Later that day.
So this here is my bedroom, and it also doubles as my office. And Jason, what do you think about it, man? What's one thing you like and another thing you don't?
Well, I love the room. You got a fireplace here. This is awesome. The iced coffee hour. You got the 100,000 subscriber YouTube plaque.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Love that. Well done. Over here. By the way, guys, I'm giving you exclusive content here. This is where the action happens. That's where all the editing happens. The Graham Stephan show happens right here.
Earlier that day.
It's almost perfect, but you know what I don't like? These curtains.
So on them, I put them up myself, so we initially actually had some different curtains on it. Just clear as day, it's an upgrade. I personally need controlled lighting. For example, if I'm filming something, and there is no better way to get that than blackout curtains. They sold them individually, which was kind of interesting, not as a pair. And each one was $95. The slider rack up there too, I know it looks like it's from IKEA, but it's actually from Price Fisher. And that right there was $300.
Premium curtains, everybody.
So this right here is my bathroom. It's a beautiful, beautiful bathroom. We forgot to empty the bath water.
Were you taking a bath? What's What's happening here?
Bath? How do you even empty this?
Push it. No, push it. It pops up. There you go.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just taught Jack Selby how to use the drain in his bathtub.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Jason, what do you think about the bathroom, man? Do you like it? Do you not like it? You have to like it.
I do like it. It's very spacious. I have one thing I don't like and one...
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this with me, J-Bay. I really appreciate it, man. And unfortunately, it's time for you to go. So, yeah, it's time for you to go, man.
Now?
Yeah, I have a date. So, yeah.
And on that note, I'm being kicked out. So.